All right, so check it out. This is one of the ideas that I had back when I dropped out of school. So, what if, and I ran this by, you know, a homie of mine, um, and he was like, dude, like that'll, anyway, so this idea, right? Make buoys, right? So, if we get enough buoys, right, floating arms, right, that have like a living tissue net, something like algae or just like um biotic tissue, like living tissue, right? So like algae or um some sort of like artificially made tissue, right? With like, some sort of like fiberglass or like lightweight uh shielding, like plexiglass or even epoxy, you know what I mean, something lightweight or so, right behind one face of it. It could filter out a lot of the microplastics that's in the water, especially if you make, say, like, I don't know, like 10,000 of them, right? Or even 1,000 of them, and throw them in the world's currents or the oceanic currents, and over time they'll just flow with the world's currents, right? Because where does the trash flow? With the fucking currents, right? So the trash is flowing with the currents. So will these buoys. So with that being said, these buoys will end up um these buoys will just float, and over time they'll collect so much microplastic that they'll have to like be changed, right? They'll Sooner or later they will have to be changed out. So when you go to change them out, it'll be like just like a fucking cargo ship. Like there's hundreds of fucking cargo ships in the world. You know what I'm saying? So like there'll be like a cargo ship or something that'll go by, pick this buoy up, or pick the buoys up, or even just like a regular ship. You know what I'm saying? Go pick these buoys up. So that way, it's low fuel. It's saving the it's cutting back on the fuel that we're using, right? So you put these buoys out, you send the ships out when they get, say, full, say like you design something. I mean, it's going to take time, like a prototype. Like, so you make a prototype, say you make it the size of the fucking room I'm standing in right now. So say it's like 12 by like 12 buoy, right? But each arm is like, I don't know, like 18 feet long or something, or like, 13 feet long, right? So you have that 13 feet, and then you have like, say, like, how is it going to stay afloat? I don't know. The same way regular buoys fucking stay afloat. You know what I'm saying? But there'll be flotation devices on the end of each arm. So you start off with like 8 arms. You're right. So you have 8 arms on this buoy, and with the living tissue in it, and then you can just like the shit will come by, scrape the tissue off, or even replace the tissue with new living tissue, or the living tissue will even just like take it a step further, right? Where it'll be a self cleansing, it'll be a self cleansing buoy, right? So like it'll, at the same time that this buoy is collecting microplastics, that this buoy will also be um collecting, or not even producing algae. You know what I'm saying? So when when that when the algae sheet comes off, that a new algae sheet goes on, or something along those lines. You know what I'm saying?